Greetings, everybody. Welcome to a very long stream here. I'm quite anxious about this stream because I'm going to be casting games, and I mean casting games. I've got like 30 or so replays to get through this cast, both of Tiberium Wars and Kane's Wrath, and I'm sweating a lot. I really want to do my best on this. It's quite exciting. Basically what happened, I downloaded some for the Brotherhood replays. I was going to do some of that, and then I popped over to Kane's Wrath replays, and oh my fuck, Edward has been busy. He's been like flooding the replay section with his own replays, so I thought, fuck it, I'll cast some of them. So I'm going to be doing a lot of casts. Wish me luck. Let me just get myself started before anything happens. Let me just put this to... Oh, I hope this actually records, because I put this on the desktop because it didn't record Tiberium Wars, and if that's the case, then fine, but otherwise, I'm going to try and get it on the game view. Right, I'm just going to post this replay, this stream on the Discord, just in case anybody wants to view it, and then I'll go off Discord and then I'll start casting. But yes, I've got a lot of casts to get through. This is going to be the biggest one. Biggest, like, a lot of casts I've done thus far. Hopefully, I'm not going to die while doing them. This is quite huge. Right, where's the Tiberium Wars server? I'll post in both of them. Fuck it. Okay, right. Do. We're gonna start casting, but yeah. Cool. Right. And there's also right. That's done now. Let's close Discord. Oh god, no, there's connection problems already. Ah, fuck me. Right. Fine, it's fine. Just start, because I really want to get through this. Right, okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome to a very long stream. Hopefully that's one that's going to hold. I'm going to be casting a lot of games, as you know. Today's first game is going to be on Tournament Arena, and we have in the top left position in this 1v1, we're going to have Shocktrepet, and in the bottom right we have Be.Strong with a side note and Orange GDI respectively. I think Shocktrepet will actually win. Just straight off the bat, I will assume that Shocktrepet will be the victorious because he's known for being aggressive. We've got emissaries and surveyors being sent to the blue tip fields, barracks opening up with infantry, which is standard, and we've got a secret shrine, so it seems that Shocktrepet is going to go for a shadow rush. It could prove hopefully useful to him. Hopefully he's going to pull this off. He might actually do that, and I think Shocktrepet, if I don't know, it probably will be going for the tier 3, fast tier 3 anyway. That depends how well this Shadow Rush goes, but I think he's going to go for fast tier 3. I have no idea what game volume this is. I know the game's on very quiet. I've been having trouble trying to set this up for a long time. I mean, I don't know how well you can hear it, but anyway, I'll just keep going, I suppose. We've got to say they've got the shadows coming in. These going to be arriving right outside the power plant, and they're going to be destroying that any second, like that. So there goes down the power. That puts Be.Strong at a disadvantageous position. Disadvantageous? What the fuck is that word? Yeah, he's inferior now, so he's got the power loss. He's gonna have to get power up now, and he's building a refinery as well. I think that building was most of the way through before he decided to put it down. So he thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna put it down anyway. I would still get the resources, but he's gonna have to build more power plants now, and the vehicle production would have slowed down considerably. Pitbulls do come out of the war factory, however, and an APC. He might consider going for engineer APC. Here we go. We've got the shadow squads being spotted by Be.Strong. He again takes out the power, putting the power down from his watchtower there, having to put down power for the barracks and the refinery. and the units are rapidly chasing those shadows back to shocktapet's base. Shocktapet hasn't... yeah, he has got a wolf factory. Okay, so I was about to say, he has got a wolf factory. He's going to get some squawks. He's going to deal with the infantry and the vehicles that are chasing the shadow squads. Hopefully he'll be able to use them again to assault this power plant that's emerged again over here, and he'll be able to put the power base in a lower state of power yet again. But I'm not sure if he'll be able to put it off that third time. Oh, he does actually. The power plant was sold though, but he does actually pull it off. He manages to sell. He manages to get his opponent to sell the power plant, which is extraordinary. Wow, he's really doing well. He's putting a lot of pressure on his opponent, and not only that, he's debilitating him for a very long time. We've got Scorpion tanks chasing down an APC, which has an engineer, and he was going to try and capture this tip spike, but it has failed. The other Scorpion tanks will be running down those infantry. They're going to be proceeding towards this refinery, going to be taking some shots at the harvester. Here we go, more shadows coming back. He actually trained 2 more shadow squads. And he's going to be looking for more power plants to get. Oh, he's going to go straight to the refinery. He's going to hopefully take that down, which he probably is. Rifleman squads are going to be going to the front of the base. Power plant goes up. He's going to be hovering around that area, but hopefully APCs from Be.Strong will be put out to counter these shadow squads over here. Scorpion tanks will probably be taking care of that harvester as well. Attack coming down here from Be.Strong. That was running from the bunker here. It seems that shocktapet has also gone for triple war factory. He's going to be spewing out loads of Scorpion tanks there. They're going to be going straight to Be.Strong space. He's going to be swarming those harvesters, and it looks like it's GG already. He's going to be debilitating Be.Strong, cutting off his economy, and that's going to be pretty much it. He won't be able to do anything. Be.Strong is basically going to have to succumb to his opponent there. Very aggro, very nice there. Double power plant lost for Be.Strong there with those 4 shadow squads, and yeah, it's over already. Very nice play over there. Very well done. I'm always impressed to see these kinds of moves work, because hilariously, whenever I try it, it doesn't really work. So we've got one Predator tank trying to make a heroic stand here, trying to hold off all these scorps, but eventually Be.Strong does quit the match, and the win goes to shocktapet for this first play here. So we're going to be going on to the next match here. I think that is Tournament Dust Bowl, but I'm not too sure. I know there's a Tournament Tower that I'm going to be casting, so give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, did I actually? I don't know if I actually casted bikeRush yet. I think the bikeRush is the Brotherhoods 1, 2, 3. I don't know, but I'll have a look once I've casted this one and the other one. So here we go. We have got the players, chain players, except Be.Strong is a red screen and shocktapet is a cyan screen. He's going to be. They're both going to be doing a front mirror here. I assume they're both going to be going for the same game plan. Here we go. Foundries come up for both players. They're going to be going for double ref, going for the blue tip over there. Oh yeah, shocktapet doesn't actually do that. He goes for a reactor first before he goes for his refs. I mean, look at the Foundry and the drone platform will be both building refineries to go to the blue tip there. But as soon as shocktapet does go for a little bit of a different play style here, and he does. He will be building. Is that another refinery, or is that? It looks like there's a 3rd refinery building in that foundry there. So he's going to go, possibly even go for 3 refineries. There goes the second one. First one gets sold. He's going to get a scout out there. Going to be hopefully getting some visual information on his opponent. Be.Strong is currently making some units. Going to be drafting a buzzer out towards the enemy base, and an assimilator will go for the tip spike. And shocktapet is probably going to be proceeding towards this middle area over here where the 2 tip fields are. Why do I keep calling them tip spikes? They are completely different. I don't know why. I honestly don't. This buzzer will be going around the outside. Probably will be catching this base here. Going to be letting shocktapet see what the hell's going on. Wait, actually, where's that red buzzer? Red buzzer is actually good from my conflictor. Yeah, he does. Red buzzer wins. Okay, so he actually wins that conflict there and prevents shocktapet from getting visual information for a minute before this other buzzer comes along and flies through the middle of the base here. Gunwalkers coming out of the warp sphere. They're going to be going towards the base, and I don't know. I mean, I've seen. I'm going to present a hypothesis here. I mean, I've seen some players go for these towers here. I'm not sure if they're really important for this game right now, but they might prove useful to one of them. Be.Strong, I don't know, because then it means shocktapet can just destroy one. But I mean, I have seen some players do it, and I wondered if they could do it. It's unlikely, but I'm probably still putting that just putting that thing on the table there because it could still happen. We've got Warpster, Training, Harvesters, and Gunwalkers. A little lightning spike gets put down by Shock here from one of the scouts, and we see that both the players doing the same thing here. One of the Harvesters nearly at half health there, and shocktapus is base pushing towards the Tib field here. 3 gravity stabilizers. He's going to be spamming out Storm Raiders to deal with these vehicles here. He's gonna, he's not gonna push for our Harvester here. He's gonna do as much damage to the Harvester as he can. More enemy and friendly seekers come towards this area over here. He's gonna do as much as he can, and I think he will be able to bag himself a Harvester kill. It looks like, indeed he will. So Disintegrator is also coming in to help. Oh, Building Block coming in from Be.Strong. Doesn't actually manage to save the Harvester, unfortunately. But more unfortunately for him, Storm Raider is going to be coming in from Shocktrepet. So he's going to be under a huge amount of pressure, actually, and he's probably going to buckle under it as well. Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's got a lot of Seekers and Gunwalkers, so they will probably be a better idea than just spamming down defenses and stuff. So he's got a decent amount, and also Be.Strong will be base building towards that center as well. We've got the Storm Riders going to be taking some shots at the Seekers there, do destroy one of them, and then they're going to go back for repairs. That lightning spike is still there, funnily enough, and Portal is there, but the buzzers will be circling around that area there. They will be patrolling to hopefully try and catch one of the buzzers here. The Stormman is going to be going for a tripod and does actually destroy it. He's probably going to go for the other one as well, but no, he isn't. He's going to go around the back here. Going to be taking some shots on Harvesters. He's probably going to get quite a few Harvester kills there. Going to be reducing Be.Strong's economy yet again. And yeah, here comes a third tripod from the Warp Sphere. I don't know if Be.Strong will be capturing. Oh my god, the shadow textures thing here, that stretch was ridiculous. But as I said, I don't know if Be.Strong will be capturing this Husky. I'm probably unlikely, but he could still try and risk it because that would be much cheaper than getting another one. With tripods coming to the front of the base, and we've also got Shock's Devastator warships. Going to be putting down a lot of damage on that refinery there. We've got a couple of tripods taking down one of the power plants. Got an iron column up there to repel the tripods should they get too close, should they get too far ahead. One of Shock's tripods pushing the Be.Strong's tripods away. Those 2 Devastators will really be be a huge nuisance for Be.Strong here. I'm not sure what he intends to do, but he is going to capture that Husky. It seems the Dam Simulator does not know what it's doing. It tried to capture it, but it didn't seem to do it. Ooh, nice stasis field coming from Shock here, putting down a lot of his units, just squeezing a lot of his units and a couple of his structures as well, which means it allows Shocktrepet to base build towards this area. He's going to be hopefully destroying these structures. Anti-air structure comes from Be.Strong. Got another Warp Sphere right on the front line there, and the Warp Sphere does fade away. And we've got Storm Raiders coming in, going to be damaging the tripods a lot. Another anti-air defense put up to defend the base off from these aircraft that are assaulting the buildings here. Disintegrators are being attempted to be pushed out of that portal there. They're unsuccessful. One group does make it through, but not quite close enough to get to the tripods. Other Storm Raiders are still putting down anti-ground fire. The tripods are pushing towards the front here, unsuccessfully, however, because of the air and the defenses here. We've also got just a lot of chaos, basically. Got shock troopers they put down for just to get rid of Be.Strong's units. And with that was a quick exit from Be.Strong. He's going to be losing this second match. Well, okay. Very intense. Very intense at the end, and very well done. But Be.Strong just didn't quite have the capability to defend himself, and unfortunately he did lose that. I'm not going to offer any sort of suggestions because I am nowhere near that level, and I don't deserve to actually be just spouting suggestions of, oh, this is what you can do better, when they clearly know the game more than I do. So here we go, we're coming to the third matchup of Be.Strong and Shocktrepet. I think this is going to be the last match that Shocktrepet wins, I believe. Here we've got a signed GDI. This is going to be Shocktrepet, and the green GDI is going to be Be.Strong, I assume, and I'm correct. So we've got GDI mirror this time. going to be useful. I mean, it fits the whole aesthetic. Going to be in a blue zone map. This is going to be small town USA, everybody. And we're going to have an immediate opening from shocktapus. Going to be going for some rifleman squads. Same for Be.Strong. He's going to be capturing. He's going to be more intent on capturing the tip spikes than shocktapus. But that really wouldn't matter. I mean, he will capture them like a few seconds earlier, but he will actually be a bit behind on his units, I think, a little bit. But because he's going to be pummeled a lot by infantry and vehicle forces, I think shocktapus will be going for engineer APT combo again. Going to be attempting to capture some important structures and probably selling off the MCV, but that depends if Be.Strong is going to be defending his base well, which I assume he will do. Got a bit of a conflict between these two structures over here, and we've got scouts killing each other. That was actually Be.Strong's scout that killed shocktapus. He's got his war factory up. I thought both players have got their war factory up. APC is going towards the base. Here we go, APC engineer combo. Going straight towards the base. Got a pitbull coming from Be.Strong. Probably going to be able to deal with the APC and another APC as well. Going to be proceeding to Shock's position there. Wow, the pitbull just passes straight through. We've got one of the shocktapus pitbulls coming through the middle now, and the APC is going to take a more less direct route towards the base. Going to be going around the side. Oh wow, this is so very convenient for shocktapus. The MCB is just packed up. He needs to, Be.Strong needs to keep that packed up to prevent it from being captured now. He needs to get some pitbulls, recall units back and stuff to save that one important unit. And for some, I don't know what the hell this harvester's doing over here, but it is going to be scouting or something. I know, like, GI harvesters are tanky. Oh, here we go, got a capture for the refinery here. He's going to be, no, he's not going to be able to do it. That was some expert moves over here. He's sort of trying to keep the engineer safe, and he does capture it. Even with a harvester here. That is incredible. That must be why he's sending one of his own harvesters to this tip field. He's going to be trying to get rid of as much tip as he can, like, and put some chaos down, like, because I know GDI harvesters are especially tanky. I think they're the highest hit point unit of harvester rank, sort of thing. That one pitbull will be going down to our harvester. Missile squads will be getting shredded up. Predator tanks are coming in finally to deal with this this mega threat here. And shocktapus sells refinery. I was sort of hoping him to do like a really cheeky move, really horrible move, put something down or something, but apparently not. Like, put a barracks down and just start spamming engineers and start to take over this entire base. Apparently not, but at least it keeps him safe, because that could have gone wrong, especially with the tanks around. But it seems that Be.Strong has moved up to the top left of the map, going to be getting that Tiberium field. A couple of pitbulls being sent in that direction as well. And we see that shocktapus is going to be holding this bottom right tip field, a command post. So he's got tier 2 now. He's going to be getting surveillance scan, and that's going to prove useful to him in the later course of the match. It's a lot of predator tanks in this middle bit of the map. One of Shock's treads are going to be retreating to this tip field here, and if he sees the damaged harvester, he might make a beeline for it. Although I don't know. I mean, if missile squads will be coming out of their barracks there, and other tanks will be reinforcing that position. So there's probably a dangerous move to do, considering 2 tanks are almost dead. But yeah, one of them do go down. So he's going to be proceeding towards the top left position over here. Shocktapus will be harassing the harvesters up there. He's going to be putting some pressure on his opponent there. And also tanks come out to deal with the pitbulls. More conflict coming up over here. A lot of tanks, 2 more tanks join this force, join this this group here. And these 2 tanks that were at the front there, they're going to be reinforced by the 2 that spawned from on the top left expansion here. We've got a couple of missiles firing off of that pred there, and the other tank's going to be killing that one tank there. And he's going to be quickly trying to reinforce his position. Another harvester comes out, he's going to be getting more resources. Over here, shocktapus has just absolutely, like, vomited out refineries. He has now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 refineries. His economy is blasting ahead of Be.Strong's. Juggernauts emerging from the war factories as well. He's going to be proceeding to go to the top left, eliminate the expansion, and then eliminate the main base. The main base is really unimportant. If Be.Strong loses this top left expansion, he will be in trouble. I don't think he'll be able to continue the game, to be honest, because a lot of his attention is being put here. Juggernauts will be reinforcing this huge infantry like line over here. He will be actually doing a lot of damage to this, stirring up a lot, and doing quite a bit of damage to the refinery actually, and that is actually true. He's almost at half health there. 1 watchtower, 2 watchtowers get deployed to deal with the infantry there. Tanks going in for some crushers, and we've got Juggernaut still supplying artillery fire there. Loads of missile squads being put in the front line over there. Tanks are going to go straight in for line of fire. No, they're not made a decision. Got to go right back past the watchtowers there. A few more do get destroyed. Another Juggernaut joins the lines of assault there. An APC does get destroyed as well. Rifleman squads coming to reinforce the position, try to hold off the infantry while the Juggernauts get destroyed by the vehicles. Also got a flank attack coming. There's one Predator tank does draw away the fire of the Juggernaut there, and he also proceeds to make a little bit of a dent in the defences and the attacking force of Shocktrepet, but it will give him a little bit more time to try and find something to do, try and get some more defences up. We've got this little sneaky building taking some damage here and killing. It's going to be a death for this entire rifleman squad here. Sonic emitter gets deployed down the bottom right over here, and not much is happening here. But we have got units being sent by Be.Strong. He was going to be scouting this area over here, and he does look like he's in a lot of trouble here. Infantry pounding away at that refinery will probably be being destroyed actually, and the Juggernauts just sitting there. They're going to be taking out some tanks. They're going to be coming through over here. Juggernaut gets recaptured there. 4 Juggernauts are over there. I don't know why the hell there are 2 armories. That's a bit, I don't know whether that's a misclick or not, but he has 2 refineries anyway. The 5th Juggernaut gets deployed. Most of Shocktrepet's base is now at the bottom right over there, but he will soon be destroying Be.Strong's base. Well, I don't know. I mean, he's now giving himself more of a chance here. A Juggernaut comes out for Be.Strong. Oh, nice shockwave artillery. Going to be powering down those vehicles there. Going to be eliminating whatever units are out there. And he's probably he's going to be losing his position now. Shocktrepet's units are going to be flooding this top left area of the map, and he's going to be proceeding to absolutely obliterate Be.Strong's expansion. We've got a couple of heroic units, as we can see, and that is a missile squad. And one of them is actually almost heroic as well, so that's quite good. And APC does try to deal with the heroic missile squad. I think he does actually manage to, but another one does get promoted to heroic. Oh, one of Be.Strong's sonic emitters gets a couple of hits in, does destroy the bunker as well, but an overwhelming amount of Shocktrepet's Juggernauts does come in to deal with Be.Strong over here. And also, as Shock Pod comes down to deploy zone troopers to deal with the harvesters and everything, he's lost this, unfortunately. He has nothing left at this point. So GG everybody. Shocktrepet wins 3-0 against Be.Strong, and we've got the last few units going to be obliterated. And here we go. We've got Be.Strong has been defeated. Message displayed. So wow, that was incredible. But Shocktrepet is really not. It shouldn't really be underestimated at all. He's got superior skill against a lot of the players there, and I am grateful that I've managed to cash these games so far. Right now, we're going to be going towards 3 other games. I believe these. I don't actually know. Let me take a look at these replays. I don't think I've cast. Oh no, I haven't casted these. Okay, so this is going to be a bikeRush versus Training Army on Tournament Badlands here, and this is going to be a 1v1 again as well. We've got bikeRush owns in the left as a nod, and we've got Training in the right as an orange nod. So a bikeRush will probably obliterate Training, because he's probably the best player in Kane's draft as far as I know. He's going to be drafting some infantry into the center of the map, and we see his opponent not really focusing on that, but he is going to be deploying a harvester there, hopefully going to get some crushes on the infantry, and does build a refinery first, which is quite odd. I mean, he won't be getting any resources. That one militant squad will be destroyed, but it's a bit strange that he sends like his harvester straight there. I mean, he still gets the bunker anyway, so he's putting his harvester in danger. bikeRush immediately going for War Factory there, and he'll be getting out some attack bikes to deal with a harvester. Another War Factory comes up. A bit surprised that he's even building one, because he hasn't got any resources, but he will be getting one harvester. Blackhand does come out from that operations center. He will be drafting some of those units in there. Second harvester does come and return from the middle of the map, and he will be harvesting that area as well as the first one. Oh, Saboteur almost dies to that raider buggy there, but he just manages to save it. bikeRush is going to be doing some harvester harassment over there. Attack by going along the top of the map. He's going to be doing the same thing as well. And bikeRush will be going for tier 2 quite soon. at least one of the there's going to be a lot of action in the middle as well, unless one of them like just gives up really quickly or dies really quickly. And there's going to be a lot of attention in the middle, and I think it's going to be actually quite intense, and especially like towards bikeRush's side, because he's going to be spouting out units like nobody's business. Couple of attack bikes going to be damaging that one raided buggy, and one of bikeRush's attack bikes do get destroyed as well. It seems that Training is struggling to keep up with bikeRush's attacks here. I mean, bikeRush hasn't been attacked because he's obviously putting the pressure on all the time, and Training can't keep up with the amount of units that keep coming to his base. The harvesters are in danger once again, and Training can't get out the amount of units he needs to. He doesn't have any resources coming in. He has no credits at the moment, and all of his harvesters are being picked up one by one. This is probably going to be a bit of really quick win coming from bikeRush there, and there we go. bikeRush is 1-0 against Training on Bossa Badlands. If you ever want to be aggro, bikeRush is the perfect player to learn from because he does it the best, and I do admire him myself. So we're going to be going on to the next replay. This is going to be on Tournament Coastline, if I remember correctly. There is Small Town USA. So Small Town USA and then Tournament Coastline. So we have bikeRush Owens in the top position of the map as a red nod, and in the bottom position we have Training as a yellow nod. Same factions, same colours, different map, different strategies. So yeah, this is going to be a very offensive game again. He's going to be going through the expansions quite soon, unless he can put the same kind of pressure on his opponent like he did before. That Saboteur going to be taking some damage from the tip. Really doesn't matter though, he's going to be getting both the tip spikes. Same for his opponent. Oh, his opponent going for a Shadow Rush here, and he's going to be positioning the Shadow Squads down in the front there, and going to be building another one, and he's going to be getting Training 1, Training 2. Is that another Shadow Squad being trained out his double hand of nod here? How many Shadow Squads is he going to put out? 1 to 5 Shadow Squads being put out there. He's going to like do a huge shadow attack here. This is quite interesting play coming from Training here. And I don't even know how many units are there. Let me have a look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units here. My goodness, the amount of 10 Shadow Squads being deployed to bikeRush's base. I don't even know why that is incredible. Oh, okay, I understand. He's going to attempt to take out the construction yard first before he deals with anything else. Or the war factory. But bikeRush is anticipating this. He's going to be putting down a shredder turret between the war factory and MCV. So he knows what's going to happen here. He knows his opponent very well, and his opponent he doesn't know yet, but he will do in a few seconds. He'll at least take out both the power plants, and he'll be putting the units like no, he won't. He absolutely won't. Shadow turrets will be getting him. Oh, is he going to go for the bomb? He's not going to go for the bomb. He's going to be trying to destroy the refinery there. A few of them do actually get to destroy the tip spike there, and he's going to be going down spike towards the base over here. A double refinery being deployed to this tip field here. No power, which is quite hilarious. The power plant does go up as well, but that few seconds will cost them. And also that shadow team rush. There's not really a rush, is it? Will have cost them a lot of money. Tier 2 up for bikeRush. Going to be getting quite a few flame tanks possibly. Flame tanks well actually. There's a bit bulky unit there, but I'm not sure what he's going to attempt with that structure there. He's probably going to use it to proceed to tier 3, get loads of avatars out and win the game that way. Militant rocket squads garrisoning these structures, reinforcing these front lines here, and nobody's taking this GDI logistics center over here yet, but it's not really important though. We can see a lot of tier 1 units being made at the war factory here, and we've got neither of the players are actually proceeding to the tip fields yet. They're going to be getting some units out. They're going to be hopefully just hopefully getting enough units out to defend themselves. Although I think bikeRush actually has the advantage here because he's got units being sent to the base already. So it's going to be a replay of what happened in the first game, and he's going to be doing a lot of damage towards the base there. Attack bikes do U-turn, however. Going to be patrolling these tip fields though. He's going to be hopefully getting some information about whether his opponent's gone for these tip fields. It's unlikely, but he'll be able to go around the side at the very least and attack from the side. I just said side twice, so that's a cashless missile as well that just came down. Very nice. Does actually take out one of the refineries and everything. Avatar's getting made by bikeRush. He's going to be proceeding down to the bottom right. And the tab bike's coming in from the back. And he's going to be penetrating his opponent there. Going to be killing, well actually his opponent's going to be killing one of bikeRush's units there. Mobike's being trained by Training. And he's going to be slowly losing this match. We've got a MCV creeping down from bikeRush's main base. Going to be proceeding to go towards this area here, and he's going to be just swarming the space with units, and it's pretty like it's pretty expected actually. But I don't think that that really nothing Be.Strong. I don't think that Training will survive for very long. Although he does get a flame tank out, he's going to be. I don't know what he's going to be doing with that. He probably will be getting rid of the units and the structures there. Black Hand Squad does get deployed. And it seems that Training will eliminate that unit as well. We've got Avatar coming down from the main base, going to be pushing that flame tank back. So the bikeRush just won this already. He's got the map control that he needs. He's got the tech. He's got the units. He's got the resources. That's basically all the ticks checked. Two flame tanks being built by Training. I don't know why he's going to be doing with them, but it's pretty useless at this point. Avatar's retreating, getting away from these militant rocket squads. Militant actually will be providing a distraction for these flame tanks, and he will be proceeding down to the bottom right. It seems he's going to be trying to get rid of one of the structures here. Obelisk does get deployed. It seems that bikeRush will be expecting this attack over here, and he will be blocking the obelisk off just in case the units do actually. Boom! There we go. One of the units do actually get destroyed. So he's won this already. Few new units do pick off some of the structures, like this blue structure over here, and bikeRush is just basically building a lot of avatars. Most of them are coming down to the bottom right over here, and a stealth tank gets deployed by Training. Again, going for the harvesters. I don't know if he'll be able to manage it. Just about gets past the obelisk of light. Will be harassing these harvesters, and he does know what's happening here. Oh my goodness, we've got Tiberium detonation. That's actually, no, that's a catalyst missile. I don't know what that was. That was a catalyst missile. I think that must have been, yeah, that would have been from Training. I don't know why I said Tiberium detonation. That's not from this game, but yeah, he does get rid of one of the refineries and one of the harvesters, I believe. A couple of stealth tanks will be patrolling this the front area over here. Another MCB getting sent to this top left area of the map, getting the second tib field. And they've got a slaughtering of the flame tank there, and it's just going to be pincering this base and squeezing it like it was a juicy big spot. A couple of stealth tanks coming from Training here, going to be taking out some of the attack bikes and maybe a harvester, I don't know. And the obelisk will be trying to fire on them, but the stealth tanks will be going away very quickly over there, and the attack bikes will be suppressed at least for a little while. Very nice move. Or is that a vapor bomb or whatever? That is a vapor bomb. Going to be selling that tier 3. Very good for not Be.Strong. Very good for Training. He's going to be suppressing the avatars that are going to come out. And it seems that Training is going to be proceeding down to this area as well. Oh, he's going to be going for some engineer captures. Shredder turret does come out though, trying to defend the refinery, and he will succeed as well. So that fails immediately. bikeRush is always on the ball with this at the moment, and he's going to be going for the lasers over here, the mega laser rush, and he's going to be getting the obelisk as well. A secondary shredder turret goes down. Attack bike also supporting the avatars over here, and he's going to be getting that refinery there, and he's just about to deal a lot of damage towards the space. Be.Strong, no, Training will actually be in a bit flummoxed right now, because he doesn't really know what area to attack next, because he's going to be surrounded on all sides by bikeRush here. So Training is going to be under an obscene amount of pressure, and he's going to be trying to hold out as long as he can. But at this point, it is futile. He won't be able to do anything more. He's done all he can. An operation center does get deployed on the front line. Oh, here we go. Got a couple of obelisks of light. Going to be put down. Going to be doing a lot of damage here. But the avatars come in. They're going to be doing. They're going to be actually killing one of the obelisks here. And we've also got another operation center. A lot of military rocket squads going to be coming in. Going to be trying to get rid of these avatars. Not going to be on the front line over there. Got loads of obelisks. Going to be coming from bikeRush. Oh my god! How many MCVs or cranes do they have? Like, oh my god! Oh no, you must have MCBs, because otherwise... And there we go, he's just quit. Okay. Cool. That's nice. I was about to say, I'm not, how many MCBs does he have? Because I remember that you can't train defenses from the crane, but you can do it in the Xbox version. Don't know why I'm getting confused with that, but I just remembered that randomly. So that is going to be a very very aggressive match over there. And here we go, we're going to be coming on to the second bit here. We're going to be coming on to the, well, actually the third, the last match of bikeRush vs Training. So this is going to be Toil and Coastline, and he's going to be doing pretty much the same thing. Getting, I assume from watching him, he's going to be getting this position, he's going to be dominating the middle, and he's going to slowly get rid of these refineries. He's going to go for this tip field as well on Training side, and he's going to be spamming avatars, putting down a lot of defenses, putting down some MCBs, and he's going to be doing a lot of unit spam. So this time, Training is a cyan nod, but a red nod remains for bikeRush. It seems that nod is actually a really good faction to play, and I'm not too sure, but no, I really don't think that Training will be surviving this match either. But let's see what he does. We've got the classic engineer push to the other side of the map with this tip spike. And he's going to be hopefully getting this. He probably won't be getting that actually. Hopefully for him, he's going to be hoping that, but I doubt he's going to be getting that. bikeRush is not doing the same as far as I can see. There's only a couple of militants proceeding through the front lines there, and the bikes do get deployed there. And he's going to be just getting some tier 1 units out. It's quite the same there. But I've got a few structures being garrisoned by both players there, and we've got an air tower. That's actually quite interesting build coming from Training there. He's going to be getting some venoms now, possibly. I don't quite know. Or is he going to be going for something like call for transport? Again, that is a very interesting move. That air tower. We'll have to see where that goes. Actually, this has got 3 refineries over at this Tiberium field here. More officers being trained. Units firing up at each other inside the buildings. Blackhand just absolutely oblivious. Well, he was absolutely oblivious, but he does actually incinerate all the units inside that structure. And we see that the Training units are going to be proceeding inside the previously occupied bikeRush structure. And we are going to have a call for transport. That's going to have an engineer in it, I assume. I don't know actually. What does it have? Because I didn't even see what it had. Okay, so that's been sold. I don't know what that was. What units were transported? I don't know. It must have been engineers, because otherwise he wouldn't have used them. So he would have gotten the tip spikes then. Okay, and that makes sense now. He would have used the call for transport for the engineers. Got to get the tip spikes and stuff. We're going to see a expansion coming from bikeRush. He's going to be reinforcing this front line. Going to be going for this tip field here, and he knows that the structure's there, but it doesn't really matter. And we've got the first few bikes and buggies going to be coming from bikeRush's base. And Wolfhard does get deployed. He's going to be going for more bikes over here. Going to be going down straight through the middle here. Same going for Training here. He's going to be moving his MCV up to this tip field over here. And going to be doing basically mirroring what bikeRush is doing. And taking out one of bikeRush's buggies. And going to be swirling through that city. I don't know what kind of word that is. But he's going to be going straight for the harvester as well. He's going to be reversing it a little bit in the right direction, but the bikes do quickly repel these units away from the harvester. He's going to be trying to get that harvester back into the refinery, and Gilly's getting away from the front line just so they can keep it safe for a little bit longer. And we've got to see a lot of distraction coming from these bikes here. bikeRush doing a good job preventing his harvesters though, and he will be successfully getting a lot of Training units there. Training units will be regrouping here. Going to be penetrated by up the backside by this one buggy. It doesn't really matter because it doesn't really do a lot of damage. But he's going to be going for a double war factory. Training, pumping out units there, same as bikeRush, but I think bikeRush will be soon getting a third war factory. And he's got a lot of refineries anyway, so he's already got the majority of the forces here. A lot of tier 1 units being deployed. He's going to be smashing Training's forces, and he's going to be pushing them back quite a ways, it seems. and it's going to be also looking for weak spots. They immediately go towards this tip field. Going to be going for these harvesters over here. Going to be probably killing them as well. Got training's units going to be hot on their tail. Going to be coming around the back here. Going to be also taking some shots at the vehicles here. But bikeRush does kill one of the harvesters, but he will stay there. He's going to try and hold that position. A tyke was here, but I think that was from these militants here. And we've also got more bikes coming to this top field, but they are repelled by training's units there. Bikes are coming from training also being deployed and more so. And I don't know what he's going to be doing now. There's a lot of refineries here. Is he going to go straight to tier 3, or is he going to mix some infantry with those forces, slowly pushing them up with the vehicles and stuff? Some other like groups of vehicles going to be harassing these front line units over here. One of the harvesters are destroyed, but that's really a minimal loss for bikeRush at this point. He's just moving his entire base down to this tip field over here. The top left one is absolutely dry. Oh, and training very nearly does get the kill on that harvester there. Doesn't quite manage it though. He is too busy dealing with all these units that are coming at him left and right. And the shredder turret also is distracting them. But actually, he does actually get the kill on a different harvester. So he does actually manage to suspend the resources just a little bit, but it doesn't really make much of a difference because it's only one harvester, and he's struggling to actually get any harvester kills at the moment. That one Scorpion tank taking a lot of damage, but he's doing a very good job at keeping the enemy units at bay, keeping them away from the prized units that he has. I think that was a radar jam that just went off there from training, and he's also still pummeling the tanks and harvesters with the same units I think that were there only a few seconds ago. He's hurrying to reinforce this area with the type bikes, but it's pretty much useless now. bikeRush has got the advantage. He's going to be going straight to the this tip field here. Going to be damaging the harvesters, probably going to be killing them as well. And this tip field is now dry. I don't know what training will be doing at this point right now. He's going to be a bit under pressure. That harvester will be dying, unfortunately, and he will be losing that economy. It looks like the bikeRush is actually putting down a lot of forces down in this area over here. He's going to be just pummeling, really, just repeatedly doing the same tactic because it just works. It's quite funny, quite nice to see the enemy players suffer. Another harvester goes down. Got some nice micro coming from bike going to be keeping those tanks alive. And one of the tanks coming from training, going to be trying to repel the enemy tanks coming from bikeRush. Isn't successful though, and as bikeRush swarms with a few units that are scattered about the base. Tier 3 gets put in the most open position, which is surprising. That is going to be going down very quickly there. His training is not going to have enough time to get any avatars out or any other useful units, so that's pretty much just absolutely useless. Oh my god. I just say, I'm really hungry and thirsty and everything, so after this cast, after this map, I'm probably going to be having a drink because I should have had a drink ages ago and I'm not drunk yet, and I'll be back very shortly. But anyway, bikeRush has successfully taken care of the tier 3 there. He's going to be putting a lot of pressure on these power plants, probably killing one of them. Not quite, but he will be completely pulling out of that area for now. A couple of oh wow, got a chemical missile being put down from training there. MCB doesn't really know what it's going to be doing, and is that even over now? Yeah, training has been defeated. Okay, so it's just before bikeRush goes to his next phase of his plan, going to be sending that MCB towards training's area there. So very grateful that bikeRush actually did this tournament. It's always useful to see what he does, and yes, that was a very good game, really enjoyable. So I think I will proceed to do the last 3 matches. I think it was the last 3 matches. I'm not even too sure how many matches I've cast now. I've done the first 3. I've done 7, 8, and 9 are the last ones. So I'll put it on number 7 here, and I'll introduce I won't introduce the players, but this is on Tournament Arena again, and you can see for yourself. Shocktapus and LiamTW 1999. For me, however, I will be away for a few minutes. I will be going to have a drink, so I will be back in a few minutes. Just relax and stuff, and I will be returning in a few minutes. Just gonna have a break. Let me just get the right thing here. There we go. So I will be back in a few minutes. Ah, no data. Bollocks. Right, people, I have returned. Let's continue. This is going to be Shocktrepet versus Randy Vector 1999. Let's go. So hopefully Randy will actually be doing better than Be.Strong did against Shocktrepet. I have no idea how he will actually respond to Shocktrepet's attacks, but it's pretty much going to be the same. We have our players. Let's think it's going to be Shock as a pink nod up at the top left, and at the bottom right will be a red Randy. Red GDI Randy. So red versus classic GDI nod. At least it's not a mirror. We had 2 mirrors last time, but I think it's probably safer to play a mirror because then you know what your opponent's going to be putting out. I think, but you'll only find out like a minute after into the match. We're gonna capture from both players for these tip spikes here. A lot of scouting sent through the middle, and they're going to be opening up conflict right now. Rifleman squads are completely oblivious to these militants, and Randy really not paying attention with these scouts. Got raider buggies going to be coming around the back here, this bottom. A couple of engineers do get deployed from the barracks. I think the raider buggy will actually get them before the APCs are being traded. Here we go, one comes out. Will he be able to get one in there? He does get one in the APC. He does, so that's good. One engineer, the second engineer won't be so lucky, however. He will be killed. APC doesn't manage to get it, but one of them are in the APCs. Pitbull does come out as well, and we've got an expansion already by Shocktrepet. He's going to be getting the blue tip. More tanks being put out from the war factory. Going to be probably dispelling these APCs and pitbulls that are going to be coming from Randy. They're going to be. It seems that they're proceeding straight towards the blue, although they have changed their course. Going to be going straight through tank fire. Going to be losing that engineer, unfortunately, which is a bit stupid, really, to do. Could have tried to capture the refinery there, and would have forced him to sell it. It means that he would have got those extra resources, and it means it would have. Randy would have still gotten those dual, that's 2 times value for himself, so he could have put himself at an advantage, but he just like plowed himself into heavy units, so he just wasted the engineer and APC. More units being trained, a tank comes out, but it's not enough to actually force the enemies away from here, it seems, because he hasn't even got really much resources. He's got 2 harvesters at the top, 1 at the bottom. Tanks do come. They do try to kill the tanks, the Scorpion tanks. They do take some shots, but the Scorpion tanks do make it away from the base. They're going to probably be joined very soon by others. A crane gets deployed on the near the tip field, and we have 2 war factories from Shocktrepet. He's going to be spouting out tanks, and we've also got a scout at the top right. He's going to be hopefully getting both of these harvesters. If he does, then that's a game over already for Randy. He's not got another refinery up. Tanks are already proceeding to try and take care of this harvester as well. But he's just... I think he's going to be losing that. A second refinery goes up on the top right. But he's not going to be able to rescue these harvesters. So it's probably going to be a quick GG already. There goes the 1 refinery. But if he's still trying to be in the game here, he's going to be trying to get the Scorpion tanks away from the area. But it is no use. Full load as well. Going to be destroyed, unfortunately. Very, very cost effective for Shocktrepet, putting his opponent down a bit. He's going to be slowing him down a lot, and he's going to be putting out a flame tank. He's going to be proceeding to go to the enemy base. Going to be doing a lot of damage here. The MCV will probably be the best target. Maybe the power plant, maybe the refinery, but he might try to go for that. Burning the bunkers here. Oh wow, the bunkers don't. They actually you can't eject the infantry out. Wow, oh, you can, okay, because it didn't seem like you could, but he probably was just like attacking the ground or something. War factory getting deployed from the blue tip field here, so he does actually manage to destroy the tanks, and he manages to get some predator tanks out anyway. So he's going to be going towards this tip field. He's going to be proceeding to hopefully catch some tanks out. That one flame tank does make it through, and he's going to be using that to damage his opponent significantly. Or is he going to be going straight to the top here and taking out some structures there? It does. No, it doesn't. He's going to be going straight over here. He's going to be taking out these power plants. So that one cheeky flame tank is going to cause a lot of damage there. And there's nothing that... It doesn't seem that there's anything that Randy can do about it. One of the refinery goes down. Predator tank does make its way towards the tank there. All of the harvesters are now going to be allocated to the blue field, so all shocktrepet needs to do is send all the scorpion tanks towards the blue field, and there goes all of Randy's economy. Flame tank does get destroyed, but he forces him to forces the harvesters to go to somewhere else. There goes a radar scan. Loads of economy, lots of scorpion tanks. Already, shocktrepet is going to win this game very easily, it seems. A couple of Pitbulls also scouting around this area over here. They are very alert. A lot of predators as well, but I don't think they're actually. Oh, we've got a couple of stealth tanks going to be destroying a couple of harvesters as well. I was about to say they probably won't be able to do anything. Ooh, more harvesters get destroyed as well, and it seems like he's not going to be getting the refinery out just yet. Ooh, here we go. We've got the stealth tanks will be destroyed, and forgive me for me pausing, because there's just like there's people down there, people downstairs, and we've just gotten a delivery, so I don't know if I'm gonna be going out to help them. But the tanks are coming in with laser upgrades, and we've got avatars forming a front line there with venoms. He's absolutely got no chance at this point. Watch how it goes down really quickly. The MCV will be just next target, I think. Here we go. We've got the scorpion tanks going to be swarming that MCV, and Randy will be losing that very important structure, and it's going to be GG for Randy rather. Bit of a shame, really. The scorpion tank is going to be retreating from all these tanks here, but the other units should be sent towards the top, and there we go. He's quit. So yeah, it's shocktrepet is really a really good aggressive player. Took care of Randall incredibly easily, and he will actually. He's really good. I didn't know quite how good he was really, but he is really good. I just have to listen downstairs, which is why I just couldn't keep talking. I will, however, close my door. Right, okay, so here we go. We've got to come to pipeline problems today, everybody. And this is also against shocktrepet and Randy Vectral. We're going to have our players for today. I think it's pretty much the same. We have Shock as a Nod and Randy as a GDI. And Randy going for Refinery, it seems, straight off the bat here. I'm not sure why he's going to be doing with that. I was going to be going for Crane first, so he's going to be going for double right, fair enough. Engineer comes out for shocktrepet and Militant Squad, so he's going to be proceeding to hopefully get some scouts in the base, because it's very likely, because when you play this map, you're gonna have to anticipate some double ref action here. I don't know what Randy's gonna do. Let me just oh, Shocktapus is pink. Okay, that's Shocktapus, and that's Randy up at the top. Okay. It's always useful. I had the niggling feeling. It's always good to check here. So we've got Shocktapus as GDI. Randall chose random, but he got Nod. So then he goes for the double ref. Obviously that Randall's forces, not shocktrepet's, Randall's forces are going to be sent to the middle of the map. Shocktrepet does go for double ref. He's going to be getting that blue tib there. And we've got 3 harvesters already deployed. And he's going to be getting that tib field there as well. I think he's training a refinery. Oh, that's a bit too quick though. I think there's a power plant. Yeah, there's a power plant there. And there's also an airfield. My goodness. He's going to be going with orcas and air spam. They're going to be overwhelming Randy with air, it seems, with loads of orcas and stuff. So this is going to be quite a riot again for this match. Will he be able to actually defend himself? I don't think so. I really doubt it. But it's going to be nice to see what happens exactly. Obviously we've got the orcas coming up hangers, we've got shocktrepet going on their power, we've got Randy going for more and more harvesters, which is fair enough, but he's not got any units out yet. He's just got a bike out as a buggy actually, but still he's got tier 1 units out right now. We've got a couple of rifleman squads. Did we actually take one of the towers? Is that where the rifleman squads are going pro? It doesn't seem that way. I don't know what the hell was happening, but one of the scouts are going around over there. And we've got a buggy over here. Got a reinforcement as well coming from shocktrepet. That is going to be bloodhounds he's going to be using. I don't know if Randy is going to be able to tackle that. Oh, he is. He's got a couple of Scorps there as well, so he's going to be easily repelling this force. He's going to be fine, I think. But again, shocktapus will go for the middle tib fields as well. He's going to be very active in that area. A tier of 2 goes up for Randy. We've got Orcas coming down to deal with the harvesters over here, and one of them do go down. And we've got one of these units. We've got one of Randy's units scouting out this area. War factory, refinery, barracks. So he's finally going to be capturing this tip spike, and we see that refinery is going to be slowly progressing towards the tip field. And we've got the bloodhounds still alive, surprisingly, and they've been damaging the Scorpion tank. Does take out the raider tank, the raider buggy, and the pit bulls have been destroyed. So it's going to be an attack, failed attack, but it's pretty much to see what he had basically. And shocktapus is going to be focusing more on resources and taking up than anything else. Oh, we've got a saboteur. We've got a saboteur coming in. That was almost a good idea. That was almost a good idea. I mean, because a lot of missile squads were there, but if that one rifleman hadn't come, he would have gotten an important structure. Although barracks probably would have been better, but that was very interesting. Here we go. We've got units coming from Randy. Going to be going down the left side of the map. Going to be hopefully getting these harvesters. Getting back some revenge kills, pretty much. But Randy isn't really focusing too much on tech. He's getting ready for some Scorps and stuff. He's going to be putting out some tanks on the front line, and Orcas coming to our left here. Going to be going for the harvesters again. A line of attack bikes going to be repelling those Orcas though, as we see the Orcas going to be seeing these units here. They're going to go straight past actually, but they are going to be firing a missile before 2 of them get destroyed. So that's very effective for Randy there. But the Scorpion tanks are here. They are a bit vulnerable here. But these units are going to be scouting this entire base over here. Oh, this Tiberium chemical plant will be going down to the Orcas. No tip catalyst missile right now, it seems. We're finally getting deployed at this tip field over here. Second one, third one being deployed. And we've also got some units over here that have been harassing some tanks. You see, I've always seen like 2 refineries being built at one time, but I'm never actually sure. Oh, okay, there's a crane, but like I don't actually see any other MCBs apart from 1 or 2. Especially with bikeRush, because he puts down like loads of obelisks at once, and I don't even know what most of his MCBs are. But it seems like actually Randy is actually doing well for this match. He's getting some tanks on the front line. He's going to be pounding on that war factory. Hopefully he's making the Juggernaut fire at his own refinery, which is quite clever. Orcas coming down to deal with the tanks. Stealth tank comes out, going to be almost taking care of that war factory. Could have put the tank on that war factory to take care of it. Avatar's going to be taking care of that second refinery there. Going to be a bit of chaos coming on around this front area over here. And the tank are going to be damaged a lot of missiles being put on the back line over there, and sonic emitter being put down for shocktrepet. Going to be taking care of these avatars, and 4 or 5 avatars coming to the front line over here. A couple of tanks going around, positioning themselves around more of the right here. Orcas do provide a lot of support. Tank and the missile squad do surround these tech units here, and I think that Shock will actually attempt to capture these horses before they are destroyed. Got a Black Hand squad coming out for Randall here. Going to be taking care of that one power plant there. Watch how it goes up for shocktrepet. He's going to be taking care of these Black Hands, it seems, and he's also got a shredder turret to keep the engineers away. So we've got a lot of tech units being deployed by Randy. He is doing a good job at holding out, but too many of them are being destroyed. We've got the tech for the Predator tanks here, the railgun upgrade. One of the Juggernauts do go down, so kudos to him, but he doesn't actually manage to get rid of the majority of the tanks. He is going to be swarmed very quickly. More Black Hand squads and avatars are going to be deployed. He is going to be getting some militant rocket squads. The shredder turret will get sold. He will be proceeding again towards these units here. Probably will get destroyed, however. These units will probably just get obliterated. You can't quite hold out. Those railgunned tanks do a lot of damage. Once you get railgun tanks, it's basically game over. They are really good against infantry and vehicles. The mammoths are the most dangerous thing as they're anti-air as well, and it's pretty much game over. Sonic Emitter does take care of the firing on his own units, but it doesn't really matter at this point. The hand of nod will go down. A lot of militant squads being deployed to deal with the tanks. A lot of militant missile squads also taking care of their one avatar. Avatar going for some crushes. No, it won't. Actually, the militant squads will be pushing those missile squads back, and the tanks will be coming in again. Will be taking out one of the avatars over there, and more infantry are going to be coming to the front line again. The watchtower trying to take care of his Black Hand squads, and the Black Hand squads trying to take care of the power plant over there. The militant rocket squads going to be making some more pred kills, and we've got Juggernauts putting down artillery fire. Still, those hand of nods are still there. A couple of harvesters are destroyed, however, and all of the Tiberium on the map is absolutely just gone. It's just been absorbed by these two players here. But shocktapus has the upper hand over here. They will be going for some more kills. He will actually have the most firepower, and he'll be keeping his units alive relatively well. The watchtower making some good use of the fact that it's behind the power plant. He'll be fighting over that structure, and he'll be killing a lot of infantry. Another sonic emitter gets deployed, dealing with the Black Hand squads. Oh, he does go out for power. Will he be able to go for the sonic emitter? No, he's just going to be going into its fire. Another power plant gets deployed. Harvester's going towards the Tiberium for Randall over here. We see that one of the operation centers does get destroyed there. Does get sold. More Black Hand squads emerge. The second operation center gets destroyed by the Juggernauts over there, where the watchtowers do also shred the Black Hand squads to pieces, and we've also the hand of nods is still up, which I'm quite surprised about. But it looks like that Randy isn't going to be able to get any more units out. He's going to have to resort to very basic units. We've got shocktrepet orcas coming in to just scout and possibly put Randy down a bit, just make him weaker. As we see, he's taking care of the power there. He's going to be the Randall's units are going to be coming out at a slower rate, but more militant rocket squads are going to be emerging from those hand of nods there, and shocktrepet is going to be preparing some anti-infantry units over there. We've got most of the tanks coming towards this area over here, going to be taking care of the back of the base there, and we've also got the Juggernauts pounding away at this front line over here, going to be taking care of a lot of infantry, and probably going to go for these hand of nods eventually. Oh wow, Minefield gets deployed by Randy. Going to be damaging the Juggernauts, not very much, but he does do that little bit of damage. Unfortunately, because they're right outside the war factory, that's pretty much a waste of a power. But if he used it against the Predator tanks, which have been destroyed, which have actually destroyed the refinery, it probably would have been better. Wow, that was the most impressive match I've seen against shocktrepet. That's actually shocktrepet. I just read that name wrong. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. So it's shocktrepet versus Randy, but okay. You see, we have two shops. They're very similar. Shocktrepet, wow. Okay. Randy, amazing. That was a really good one. That put me on the edge of my seat. That was a really good replay. That was the best one I've ever seen during this live stream. So very well done to these players here. Really enjoyed that one. And there we go. That is actually, I think, all the replays of Tiberium Wars tournament. Oh no, we have one more, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament Tower is gonna be the last game of shocktrepet, and then after this one, the next video for my channel will be shocktrepet versus shocktrepet, and I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting the names right for the players because they sound so similar. I don't even know why they chose their names, but they sound so similar. I'm gonna struggle a lot. So we have. Let me just have a look at the players. We have shocktrepet in the top left as GDI, and the bottom right we have Randy Vectral as a green GDI. So it's green. So it's going to be a GDI mirror, and we're going to be seeing a lot of tanks patrolling this middle area of the map, I assume, and a lot of infantry because I mean shocktrepet was on this map going against Risoldo. He actually destroyed him with basic units. One of them could go for airfields, and one of them could go for tech units. It's entirely possible. But because this map is more close quarters than some of the other ones, it probably will be just sticking to tier 1 units, maybe tier 2 ones, to put pressure on the enemy base and hopefully deal with it that way. So it's what's funny. I've been casting a lot and my tits are tingling. I'm not joking here. Oh my god. And I'm wheezing. So wow, I'm quite out of breath. But I'm going to continue. This is going to be the last cast of Tiberium Wars for this live stream. So here we go. We've got the MCV expansion, MCV unpack coming from shocktrepet. He's not going to go for the middle. He's going on the top. So he's going to be, I don't know what he's going to be doing. So is he going to be putting down some production structures? Going to be capturing some structures? I don't know. This is quite interesting. We'll have to watch that MCV. The middle structure does is occupied by Randy, so he's going to be looking out at all the map pretty much. The MCB does pass through the middle, but I don't know if Randy does see it. Oh no, Randy won't see it from there. He does see the bottom, but like not the top. And he's just about to come to the base here. We've got an engineer APC. Oh, he's going to be heartbroken at the fact. Oh, he does try to sell the refinery there, but he doesn't manage to. But I was just about to say he was going to be heartbroken at the fact that there's going to be no MCB. Oh, he's going to be trying to take care, get this tip field. This is amazing. My goodness, putting down a refinery over here, very nice. He's going to be then putting down a war factory, then putting down a barracks and a couple of power plants. Going to be building his base on top of Randy's. That is amazing. He's going to be pulling that off as well. That's going to be so cool. Here comes the refinery. Defense also getting built as well. I think that's a guarding cannon. I don't know. But it could be. I mean, look, there's the defense over there. I'm going to have a look then. Oh, that's a sonic emitter. Of course it would be. Here we go, sonic emitter. Going to be damaging these harvesters. 2 hits on that one harvester, another one, and it will be destroyed. And there goes the harvester and the tank. Oh, the tank just goes. The harvester just manages to escape with his life. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Oh my goodness, that is so close. More tanks being made by shocktapet. We've got a tank by the top, very, very top left. I don't know what that was. That was an APC. He was trying to probably hide in that corner there. But my goodness. Now, Randy is just scrabbling to get all of his harvesters down in this field here. And he's going to be putting down a refinery of his own to harvest this tib. And he's going to be pushing a lot with forces of pink. The pink menace, he should be called, to be honest. Ooh, double ref as well. That's even worse. Double war factory coming from Randy. He's going to be trying to get some vehicles out really quickly, but I don't know how well that will go for him. He really should try and get some infantry out, try and avoid this sonic emitter. The tanks will be kept around the sonic emitter so that they can protect each other, but could potentially go for the harvesters or something. Or here we go, second war factory coming up for shocktapus. Don't even know what kind of name I've been calling him now, but shocktapus, not shocktapet, because shocktapet was a different person. But forgive me, the names are so similar, and they both play well. So it's like they're one and the same, pretty much. It's like they're brothers, actually. The Shock brothers. That's cool. Oh, imagine if they actually played on the same team. That would be cool. Shock brothers. Wow. I'd love to see that day happen. We've got a tank almost stuck in the war factory. The door almost closed and like cut the tank in half there. One of the harvesters is getting repaired. Shocktapus is just preparing his front line attack here. Oh my god, we've got Randy going for the exact same tactic here. The rifleman squads do see it, however. So shocktapus will be seeing that attack, diverting all the tanks to this position. Oh, and he doesn't have enough money either. Oh no. Oh no, the poor Randy. No, that was, oh my fucking god. What the fuck is this harvester drank for dinner? What the fuck? I mean, okay. Oh, like, that's going to be some epic drugs there if it's going to be spinning at that speed. Jesus Christ. That one APC, it has an engineer in it. Going to be still alive, which is going to be good for Randy there. Tanks surrounding this area. Refinery does get deployed. Tanks arrive to deal with this attack. Watchtower gets put up, but the harvester will be destroyed. Loads and loads of tanks get put around the back there. Now, I think what Randy should be doing, he's going to put some tanks over there. Oh, and he doesn't. He quits. He doesn't succeed. That was an incredibly interesting match. I love the play from both players. That was so entertaining. I feel sorry for Randy, honestly, because shocktapus managed to get those refineries up and war factories. I feel sorry that it didn't work for Randy. Very, very good there. But that part of a smile on my face. I hope both players know that I really enjoy casting that game, because that was really good. Oh my god! So this is going to be the end of Tiberium Wars. However, Kane's Wrath is going to come up next, and I will be doing a lot of EdwardCookie casts. Oh my fuck! A lot of EdwardCookie casts. I think I'll be on stream for another hour before I go off, so I'll do as many casts in that hour as possible. And we'll see where it goes from there. So let's pop onto Kane's Wrath and let's cast some of these games then. Oh my goodness, those games though. That was really good. Kane's Wrath, play. Kane's Wrath. Oh Jesus Christ! I feel a little bit better now that I have actually had a break, and those last two games were actually enjoyable. They weren't predictable and stuff, but they were enjoyable. So here we go, everybody. We are now on Kane's Wrath, and we're going to be casting these games here. As you see, I've got 11 EdwardCookie replays. Well, you will see in some time, like I don't even know, but it's just a black screen. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So it is recording Kane's Wrath. As you'll see in a few seconds, I have 11 Edward casts here. So we're going to go into the first one, which is on Tiberium Valley. I have no idea who his opponent is going to be, but he was going against a variety of opponents. He's trying to be top dog in Kane's, even though bikeRush is top dog, but he's certainly trying to assert his dominance as the alpha male. Ooh, okay, okay. This is alright. I don't actually. Yeah, this is Tiberium Valley. That's the map name. Okay. Because I looked at this map and thought, I don't even recognize this map. I've not seen it before. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be the first time I ever cast this. Jolly fucking good. Right, here we go. We've got the players. We've got LiamTW as a red nod and EdwardCookie as an orange marked of Kane. Okay. So, we have got nod. I don't know if it's going to be a nod mirror, because it could be a sub faction, honestly. But this is Tiberium Valley, a map that doesn't really get cast ever, as far as I've seen ever. Like any at all casters have never casted this map. If they have, it was a long time ago. But like this is such a surprise to come on this map. Okay, we've got a Saboteur going for the AMP control center, and is he actually gonna capture that? Okay, I'll obviously have a look if he captures that. Liam gonna be putting some resources into that war factory there. We'll see that Edward is doing the same. He's gonna be getting some harvesters out. I think Edward was a little bit quicker, and he does actually capture the EMP control center. That is something that I think I actually did that as a joke like a long time ago. Is someone gonna be capturing the EMP control center? It might give them the edge or something like that. I'll link you the video in the comments once I find it, because like that was a joke, but someone has actually captured the EMP control center, which is very odd. I understand this will be a casual match, but like, ugh, EMPs, ugh. Yeah. Anyway. We've got harvests being made by Edward there, and he's pushed up towards this blue tip field here. This map's actually quite small, it looks like, because we've got 7 tip fields, 2 blue, 5 green, and Liam is just going for his blow, so Edward will have the advantage because he is quicker. He has gotten to the blue tip first, he's gotten his units out first, he will be probably winning this match very easily. And he'll be probably just getting rid of Liam very quickly. He's got one Scorpion tank out. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing after this though. It utterly depends on what faction he is. I could probably actually just have a look really quickly. Oh, so there's a marked of Kane mirror. Ooh, okay. Nice, marked of Kane mirror, everybody. I mean, obviously, because there was a marked of Kane that just got run over by that harvester, but I was actually not paying attention. So we've got tanks coming around this the top here, and Edward has spotted these tanks, so he's going to be putting down some units on that area. And we've got harvesters harvesting portal things. Harvester being put onto the blue tip field over here. Refinery gets deployed, then that harvester can go and deploy its Tiberium over there. We've also got more tanks. The MCV is going to be moving to the middle tip, going to be attacking from 2 different points here, and the tab bike's going to be repelled from this AMP control center, almost a half health. but that one structure will cause Liam a lot of hassle and a lot of damage. And he hasn't actually gone for the bottom tip field either. Neither players have. They're always focusing on the top, which is fair enough because like most of the tip is at the top. But I would have thought I would have gone down to the bottom anyway. Oh! Anyway, okay, we've got an EMP fired from Liam there. Does miss, and so whether the Scorpion tanks do get killed, attack bikes do kill a couple more Scorpion tanks. I think the entire force is just dead now. An extra war factory gets deployed in the blue tip field there. The MCB is going to be putting up a refinery there, but a lot more tanks have been put down on the battlefield for EdwardCookie there, so he is going to be probably pummeling the fuck out of these units here. And he's on that was the EMP. He used the EMP on these units and structures. Well done for him. He's going to be slowing them down dramatically, and there's going to be absolutely no way they're going to be repelling this attack now. The Scorpion tanks going over on the top of the map, but Liam's units also coming to the top of the map, going to be standing off at this point here. This is going to be so dramatic. Here's we see we've got EdwardCookies emerging from the horizon. They're going to be taking some shots at Liam's units. One of the attack bikes go down. A few of the tanks do get damaged. Raider Buggy goes down as well. The MCV going to be moving down towards the tip field as well, and more tanks get deployed from the war factory. So he's going to be taking care. Is he going to be taking care of that one force, or is he not? I don't know. I don't know what EdwardCookie is going to be planning at this point. I mean, he's moved his MCV over here. I think he's making another refinery, it seems. Oh my god, he has a lot of money. Jesus Christ, he's going to be going for another war factory. And he's going to be going for that spam boy. That's delicious, thick spam. So we've got more tanks being destroyed out of the top here. No players really making a move to try and be aggressive. They're just like standing by and being cautious. I don't know why that Awaken fired off an EMP at nothing there. Bit of a waste of an ability there, but okay, I'll just accept that. MCB being made from the war factory as well, going to be going to the walls at the bottom, and Edward is soon going to be surrounding Liam with his forces. Oh wow, I don't know what he's doing actually. He's going to be positioning that MCB at the tip there. Here we go, going to come out have an attack from Liam. Going to be damaging the harvester quite a bit, and he might even kill it with all luck, and he does. He gets one harvester kill. Laser turrets come down for Edward there. Going to be taking care of these attack bikes there very easily. And Scorpion's almost pursuing the attack bikes, but not really, because they want to protect that area. And we've got a lot of Awakened there, and a couple of missile squads over at the bottom. So he's going to be anticipating this attack now. He's going to be going around and attacking from a different direction. Going to try and get that harvester there, but the harvester's still south, so he can't see it. Majority of the tanks come down towards this middle area over here, and he's going to be damaging a lot of Scorpion tanks from Edward over there. That one harvester is lucky to have survived there, and he's out there in the midst of this battle over here. Edward holding onto that front line there. The tanks slowly being depleted. Oh, nice! The harvester does get spotted, and he does go down. A lot of the units get crushed by the tanks there. One EMP does go off, and freezing one of the tanks there, but not enough for them to be saved. Very unfortunate there. Laser turrets also take care of the rest of the tanks there, and he can't get out enough units there. I don't think he can. I'm not sure. Oh no, he can. He's got enough resources. And the harvesters in the middle for Liam will be getting destroyed as well. And another EMP strike goes off, freezing one of the tanks in place, and the other one gets stuck as well. Unfortunately, as Shredder turret goes off, War Factory comes up for Liam. He's going to be trying to hold this front line, but doesn't quite do it. The tanks slowly just gnaw through these defenses. They're going to be going for the MCV any second now, and also he's not got this bottom field yet. I mean, he's not concentrating. I don't think he even needs to. I mean, he's holding this area very well, and we've also got more tanks reinforcing this force very quickly here. We've got the tanks massing at this blue tip field here. The only Tiberium spots are the bottom two ones. They're going to be the ones that are going to be reducing at all, and the middle one. But it seems that Edward has pushed Liam away. That one obelisk does take care of a few tanks, but the amount of production is going to be overwhelming Liam's forces. and he's just going to be winning this match, it seems, because there's a lot more Scorpion tanks than Liam has, and Liam is still struggling to get units out of onto the battlefield. Got a few chemical troopers coming from Liam. He's going to be slowing some units down, it seems, but that's all they're going to do, and they're going to be run over very easily. One harvester is idle over there, and slowly Edward is just chomping his way through the structures, cleaning out the area, getting Liam away from this area. And he really has no chance right at this point now. There are way too many Scorpion tanks. But with a couple of missile squads to actually fire on the tank, does kill one of them. But it's like a negligible number. Nobody will remember that one tank that died, because nobody cares about it. Tip troopers are trying to slow the tanks down, and there we go, Liam has been defeated. So with that pressure from Edward, Liam just couldn't take it. Those tanks were really doing him a lot of harm, and from that mock mirror, Edward did utilize him well. Although Liam did actually try and eliminate Edward through those AMP blasts. He did try, but it just didn't work for him, unfortunately for him. So that's the first game for King's Wrath there. And I will get the next game up. Go away, go away, go away. I'll get the next game up in a second. Let me just load this one up. Okay. Oh, Jesus. What time is that? Oh god, it's 20 past already. Okay, so let me just do a quick thing. I probably won't be able to do that, because, yeah, that's putting a strain on my internet. Okay, let's just not do that. Let's just do the rest of the cast and continue, because I can't do the thing I wanted to do, unfortunately. But anyway, here we go. We have got Tournament Rift today, everybody. Our opponents are going to be Blowfish. Oh, we have him again as a blue, black hand on the left position. In the right position, we have EdwardCookie as a scrim. So this is going to be good. We've got a black hand versus scrim. What's going to be happening? I feel... Oh, purifiers. No, we are going to have... I don't know. I don't really know. I can't actually think of anything that would happen. So we'll have to just see what happens. We've got a lot of... got a couple of Confessor Cabals coming from the Hand of Nod. Going to be going through the middle and bottom. Also the same coming for Edward with his buzzards. Assimilator will be capturing this Tiberium spike, and he'll be getting that those extra resources. So will Blowfish as well. So this is going to be deadly interesting, I think. The scouts, I don't know. Will I think the scouts may be able to take care of buzzards there, but the buzzards are actually really good at infantry. So he has the advantage right now. The buzzards get there first as well. They're going to go straight to the opposite side, to the opposite structure. And there's nothing that the Confessor Cabal squads can do about it. Oh no, this is going to be proceeding down through the bottom there. The Confessor Cabal's going to be lost. No! That's just going to be absolutely destroyed there. Blowfish not really paid attention to these units here, and one of them does get promoted. One of the buzzards. Oh, that engineer will also be getting killed as well. I have no idea why it's been put out in the open there, but it just has. No, is he going to be lucky? Is he going to be lucky? He's going to be lucky. He's not going to lose that engineer. All right then. Shredder turret goes up for Blowfish, low power, and oh, he does manage to get power back. So he might be taking care of all these buzzards, I think. Oh no. And yeah, buzzards are quite beefy with these against these shredder turrets. One converter cabal will remain near the tip there, and we've got gun walkers coming out for Edward there, and it seems the blowfish is also getting some refineries out, some economy. Not bothering to get a war factory out, but I'm not too sure what he's doing next. He's not building anything at the moment. Not sure what the hell's happening, to be honest. He's not. Oh, there we go. Now he's doing something. So he's got. What is he building? What is he building? Another war factory. This is very late war factory, actually. Or in a simulator will be getting killed, and the an engineer will actually be snagging that tip spike. And it seems that the converter cabals will be taking care of a couple of buzzards before they get killed themselves. But good for him, he manages to get both the tip spikes temporarily, and we've got a couple of gun walkers situated near that warp sphere. The drone platform going to be going down to that tip field, and we've got the war factory on the front lines instead of near the tip field. Again, quite odd, but then again, Edward hasn't chosen to be aggressive or anything. So we've got cabals going to be scouting this front a bit here, going to be patrolling the front area. Buzzards also just slithering about in the middle of the map. And he's not going for that second expansion, it seems. Okay, and it goes double war factory. I wonder why, because he can't really go double war factory really. I mean, he gets one harvester, he gets an attack bike out, but he should have gone for another like he should have gone for another expansion. But that's his choice, I suppose. I mean, he's got a lot of converter cabals that are going to be put over there. Pretty important place, really. Seekers being made as well, and quite anticlimactic at the moment. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Right now, gun walkers being trained as well. What happened to the other two gun walkers? Where are they? Because I can't see them. Oh, there they are. They're in the tip. They're going to be taking care of that infantry there. Attack bikes are not being sent yet, but they probably will be sent very soon. Seeker nicely drawing the fire, doing it very professional there. The attack bikes are still not coming in, which is surprising. And it just the infantry is just going to be destroying the gun walkers. Okay, fair enough, but I'm not too sure what's going to be happening right now. We've got a bit more vehicles being sent from the warp sphere there. He's going to be mounting a heavier attack against this base, against these infantry forces. But more infantry forces do get trained, so pretty much equal right now. Only the gun walkers can take care of the infantry, but they've also got shields, so I think Edward might have a slight advantage here of his forces. Buzzard's also putting a dent in these forces as well. Nicely microing them through the units, taking care of a lot of infantry, doing a lot of damage. Then there's the heroic Buzzard just got killed instantly. That's quite sad there. We've got a lightning spike coming from Edward. Most of the vehicles are being situated in the middle, so he's going to be hopefully getting that front attack in as soon as possible. I don't know how long it will be before blowfish goes for something different. Oh my goodness, I'm tired because I've been talking for like nearly 2 hours. Okay, so come on, be awake. It's still not gone for this expansion. What are you doing, blowfish? Like what? I don't even know what the hell's happening here. Cabals are just like not even trying. They're just not bothering to even defend themselves. Got an attack coming from him. Going to be sending some attack bikes around the tip field there, and scoring some kills. Possibly, yeah, he's going to be scoring one of the kills there. One of them do go down, and another one hides inside that one, which is quite ingenious. A lot of gun walkers that are able to take care of those light tier 1 units. But Edward has a lot of infantry right now, so he's going to be easily able to deal with all this riff-raff. I just remembered, being Blackhand, they don't have air, so I was going to say, oh, you can get some vertigo bombers and stuff, but no, you can't, because you don't have air, because you're Blackhand, but that's fine. We've got Raider Buggies, going to be doing a lot of damage.
to one of the Seekers, getting at half health. We've got Milton Rocket Squad's going to be supporting those vehicles as well. Going to be killing a few of those units in the tip field there. They're also going to conflict down in the blue. That's an expansion made by EdwardCookie and the Confessor Balls. Going to be and Raider Buggies going to be testing the defences, seeing what there is. Bottom right, we've got more Seekers and everything. He's not trading anything else. It's quite funny. He's not trading anything else really. Majority has been Seekers and Gunwalkers. Gunwalkers are coming in like they're the fucking boss, which they are. Slaughtering all this infantry. All that money gone. And the attack bikes, they're trying to do the best. They're not managing. Not really effectively, not like they should be. And the Gunwalkers will be getting destroyed quite easily there. I'm going to screenshot that shit because that's fun. And we've got Lighting Spike as well, going to be helping to take care of those vehicles there. So there's really none of the players are really active, and blowfish hasn't gone for the expansion yet. Oh my god, what are you doing? You've lost this. Boy, you've lost this. Damn it. But the tier 1 units are going to be coming towards this one Gunwalker. The Seekers are left. Going to be taking care of these units very nicely, very quickly. And the Raider Buggies are going to be harassing this Harvester, taking its health down a little bit. See a Devourer tank also beaming those vehicles out of existence. But blowfish hasn't got anything to do. He hasn't got any Tib. I mean, all these Harvesters are trying to shag each other. I mean, what the hell? And Edward's pushing him back again. And none of them are really active. Yeah. I mean, I understand it's casual, but like, oh my god, really anticlimactic. There's not much I can say really. I really want to see who wins from this. Just out of curiosity, who gives up first because they got bored of the fact that nothing was happening. I'm gonna try and not be the first one to quit, because this is just. It's also because I'm tired, but it's sucking the life force out of me. We've got one gravity stabilizer coming up. Is that no? We've got Storm Raider. Second gravity stabilizer coming up. Probably more Storm Raiders. I don't know what to say. I really don't. More units being sent. Probably gonna die. You know, if I actually went to sleep, this would probably be the best way to spend this time. The first match was so much better. But it shows up the Seekers are proceeding to thwart the units over at the middle tip here, chasing down this one Harvester. And for some fucked up reason, there's loads of Cabals here. Okay, I mean, like, they did take care of one. Okay, alright, okay, so it's not quite as fucked up as I thought. And you know, it is just. Wow, that made me really tired to look at because there was just nothing happening. I mean, as I said before, I understand that it's casual, but like, wow, that was so bad. There's like there doesn't seem to be any replay reviews anymore. At least not that I can see, because I regret casting that. Fuck me. Hopefully the others won't be as shit. Here we go, Edward 3. Let's see what he's got at this point. Right, let's go a bit beefy. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets exciting. 3v3, or is it 2 brutals? No, it's a 3v3. No, it's a FFA. It's a FFA. Okay. Right. Okay. I've got to give me a minute. I've got to get the sleep pattern from the last match. I didn't actually think I'd be getting to cast this match today, but it seems I am, and I'm grateful. So here we fucking go. Just let me yawn. I've been awake for a few minutes. Right, okay, reset. Okay, so we've got FFA, on 6 Shooter Showdown. We've got our 6 players here. EdwardCookie is going to be the bottom left of the map, and he's going to be playing as a Steel Talons. We have got Fallen XE as a red scrim. Up at the top right, we have gotten also Soda Pop 2336 and T Wotal as Total 35 as a blue, cyan, and a pink nod and nod respectively. They're going to be at the very top and very bottom of the map. The last couple are going to be Walterish Grey 9 as a yellow screen and New Bass as a green screen. So there's only one GDI player, and that is Steel Talons being played by EdwardCookie. And we've got a majority of screen forces. We've got 2 nod forces and 3 screen factions. I have no idea about sub-factions, so let's find out. We know about you already. Again, I won't be able to actually tell. They need to build structures.
Construction complete. New construction option.
Okay, he's holding the construction saying it did build it. So here we go. We've got a sprint or a traveller. Probably a traveller because that's why the mecha pete's there.
Complete.
I think there might be a screen, but I don't know. I don't think so. There's probably going to be a traveller there. That's Fallen like C. Soda Pop is going to be our Black Hand. We've got Total. It's going to be a Black Hand. So a Waterish Grain, going to be a Reaper 17. New Bass, going to be a Reaper 17. Okay, so we've got 2 Reapers, 2 Black Hands, 1 Steel Talons, and 1 possibly Traveller 59. I'm excited to see what goes on with the Reaper 17s and Black Hands. Actually, this is going to be very good. Got a couple of Wolverines taking care of that. 1 Scouting Falls going to come double. We've got double War Factory coming from the pink player, which is going to be Total. Total's pink double War Factory. Bikes are going to be sent to the left towards Edward's Forces. Oh, they're going to be getting some damage on that MCV. Fucking juicy. Lovely. Taking it down to a quarter health already. Half health. Almost destroying it. My goodness. Edward just gets the MCV. The Total gets the MCV. And he loses it. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's incredible. We have got New Bass. What is he doing? Pretty standard. He's going. Oh, wow, he's just teched up. That's all he's focused on. He's just teched up. Okay, so if he's Reaper, he's going to get his Reaper tripods out. That's pretty much why he's doing it, but I'm not sure at this point because he's not building it. He might be trying to get some more resources. I don't know. Oh, he's actually sent some Corruptors and a Devourer tank towards Edward's base. One of Edward's harvesters have been destroyed, and more attack bikes have been sent from Total. Going to be taking out one of the power plants. A couple of pitfalls have been made by EdwardCookie. Almost forgot your name. Going to be propelling those attack bikes, and Wolverine going to also be doing the same as well. What is this yellow player? For fuck's sake. Okay, Waterish Grey 9 going to be getting those Reaper tripods out, and we've also got a Hexapod being built as well. He's going to be putting down that drone platform down on this Tiberium field. Going to be getting those extra resources that he needs, and it seems that Edward is having a hard time at this point. Got to be 2v1ing him, lol. This a blue Purifier player, this blue Black Hand player, which is going to be Soda Pop 2336. He's got a Purifier out. I wouldn't really advise going Purifier, but then again, seeing as most of the players are distracted, you know, it doesn't really matter. At this point, the red Traveller 59, I think either that or it's Sprint, I don't know. Infantry. What is the infantry right now? That's what I need to see. Total, Waterish, New Bass. No, Fallen XC, that was it.
New construction option.
There comes a Hexapod from Waterish Grain, I think, and it is a that's Scrin. So that's going to be a Scrin from Fallen XC. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so we've got a Scrin in this match, boys. We've got a Redeemer Engineering Facility being built by Soda Pop, the Hexapod coming from Waterish. Going to be proceeding to take out a lot of the infantry. A Type 5 is going to have to retreat from the Hexapod. We've also got a Black Hand tank coming through the middle of the map. The MCV getting undeployed because of that one operations center going to be retreating from this area. the flame tank's going to be trying to take care of this hexapod, but they really don't. They just get run over instead, and the corruptors are nicely taking care of that hexapod. Going to be nursing its health all the time, and I think they've got one of the they've got a Ravager and 2 shock pods there. It's got a nice collection there. The flame tank also being destroyed there. Wherever the other flame tank's gone, they have gone towards Walter Crane's base. That one flame tank is going to be to get rid of that one reactor. Redeemer comes for Soda Pop. Unfortunately, that flame tank will get destroyed, although he does get a lot of damage on that, unfortunately. So it seems that one player is out already, and that is going to be Twotle. So unfortunately, Twotle is going to be the first person that gets out of this match. Redeemer does get built for Soda Pop. New Bass isn't really doing anything as far as I can see. He does get a hot hexapod out. I don't know what Edward's doing at the moment. He does regenerate his MCV. I'm surprised he hasn't died yet. And he's been put up behind heavily because of the tech. So we've got 3 players for tech at the moment, and 1 player with loads of seekers and disintegrators. He's doing nothing at this point. He's not doing anything. He's doing something. He's fucking got loads of aircraft. Oh my god, loads of Storm Raiders going to be emerging from those gravity stabilizers. That is interesting. Okay, we have got the hexapod coming from Twotle's position, and we've got the construction yard being attacked. Going to be losing it again, however. Very annoying for Edward. Edward might actually go down at this point now with that hexapod killing everything. That's the second MCB going to be destroyed for Edward. I don't know why this Eradicator is hesitating to go forward. He really should at this point. Oh my god, the second Eradicator coming toward Edward's base, and we've got an Eradicator pincer move from these 2 players here. That is Nubass and Water's Grain. Oh my goodness, Edward is definitely going to be fucked up right up in the arse. Look at this. There's no way he's going to be surviving 2 hexapods at the same time, considering that he doesn't have the units or the resources to deal with them. Nubass has expanded towards one of the middle fields, and we see that Soda Pop has not really made any progressions towards any units. Fallen XE is just nicely proceeding to make Storm Raiders. Hopefully going to be taking care of these hexapods. They're going to be ravaging about the map. Edward is going to be unfortunately just going to be taking care. Just not going to be surviving. But I love how this hexapod just runs away from this one because they found each other out, lol. And Edward is gone. Edward is gone. Nice play by Twotle. Twotle really put him in a disadvantageous position. They really put a lot of damage onto him. So we've got 4 players left. We've got one of oh my god, that is Twotle. Twotle's not out of the match, everybody. He's in this expansion here. I thought he was. So EdwardCookie is the first person to have been destroyed, which is so surprising because of that move from Twotle. It put him behind so fucking much. We've got a couple of gravity stabilizers as well, and Fallen XE is still training Storm Raiders. A few more Seekers do get deployed there. He's going to be using this giant force to deal with one of the bases there. But neither of these top players are making a move. Are they just literally waiting for one of these players, like most of them, to die, and then they just swoop in and take care of these, like, of the rest of whatever's here? The Redeemer is not going to be attacking anything. I mean, they don't even have adequate anti-air. That's because it doesn't have any fucking harvesters. They're all at the green field. OLECs, okay, so they're going to be seeing each other, but nothing's happening at the top right, which is quite wrong here. But we've got grain, waterous grain coming to the bottom area. We've got the phased hexapod. Probably went for some crushers, tried to at least, but didn't quite manage. Is like over halfway destroyed. But if that gets to heroic, that's definitely going to be very good for waterous grain. And I don't know if Nubass is going to be proceeding to try and get rid of said player, but I don't know. He could be trying anything. Oh, we've got flame tanks coming from Twotle. Going to be taking out one of those vehicles. I don't quite know what it was. Probably one of the flame tanks while they're retreating. Okay, we've got 20 Storm Raiders been made by Fallen XE there. And we've got a few flame tanks coming from Total, going to be taking care of one of the technology assemblers. Oh my god, that was so close. Just managed to put the stasis shield on. I don't know if he'll be able to do anything because he doesn't have the Prodigy or anything in that hexapod. And here we go, we've got Fallen XE as well, coming to take care, coming to have a look here. And running on the back of Total Successors, does take the care of the tier 3. Flame tanks do deal a lot of damage there. One of the storm columns take care of the majority of the tanks, but too much damage has been sustained and tier 3 gets lost. Planetary Assault Carriers have been made for the Scrim player and also Signal Transmitter, so it's unlikely, but it's possible that we'll see an emergence of another ship. We've got Storm Riders coming in from Fallen XE, going to be almost damaging. Yeah, going to be taking out that tier 2. He's going to be chased down by all these attack bikes over here. That Harvesters are going to be taking a lot of damage and is going to be destroyed. Refinery also taking a lot of damage as well. No, all the Purifiers on the Redeemer. Yeah, that's definitely going to be useful for you, considering that they don't have any anti-air. The militant squads are going to be chasing around these Storm Raiders, and they do actually do a good job of taking care of the attack bikes. Redeemer Engineering Facility are going to be taking a lot of damage from their Storm Raiders. They're going to be proceeding to get rid of the Harvesters and Refinery there again, and my eye is twitching. Oh fuck me. Okay, so the Refinery will be destroyed, and we've also got a Tech Center as well. That's probably going to go down next, and then the Redeemer Engineering Facility. So Soda Pop is in a really bad position right now. He's going to be making his attack to try and deal with Fallen XE, but it's going to be unsuccessful. Defenses and Seekers are going to be fucking flooding the battlefield. That one Redeemer does launch a Rage Gen, doesn't really do himself any good though, but a lot of the Seekers do actually go down, and he just proceeds straight through to go straight to the base there. The Storm Raiders do try and take out this one Redeemer. Redeemer taking a huge amount of damage there. No, he shouldn't go for the little laser. He should go like straight in. Go for the flame. It's gonna be too late now. He's gonna be the Redeemer's gonna be destroyed before he gets there. No, oh damn it, man. Well, that's such a waste of a Redeemer. And Soda Pop's gonna be out of this match, it seems. I'm not sure what Nubas has been doing to like, whatever this player's name is. Words Restrain. I don't know what they've been doing to each other, but that one hexapod will be staying at the bottom left over there. And we see that Shard Walkers with the blue tip attachment are going to be deployed. Oh, they look so nice up close, man. They really do. Harvester gets pulled back in. Water Restrain holding his ground. Oh, going to be an attack here from They're going to be an attack from Nubas. They'll be trying to take out these Reaper tripods. The Golden Shard Walkers do actually get frozen. 3 of them do. Going to be helping them a lot, but the Storm Riders don't return. A lot of the Reaper tripods being at the middle over here. Another attack, but this time coming from Water Restrain. The Eradicator Hexapod doing a lot of damage to the Screen player. However, the Planetary Assault Carriers will be doing a lot of damage to this one unit over here, despite the Shock Trooper support. Oh my god, one of the Planetary Assault Carriers go down as well. We've got Storm Raiders coming in. We've also got Seekers coming in. That's a huge amount of units. Wow, the Hexapod can't take it. The Corruptors do get destroyed. The phase comes down. The damage dramatically gets reduced, but it's not at all gone. It doesn't take no damage. It takes a considerably less amount of damage. Because I remember doing a game with Edwin, and I took a couple of units with phase, and he had like 30, 40 Planetary Assault Carriers, and they actually got destroyed. But this Eradicator Hexapod will be surviving for this moment. But he does, Fallen manages to repel the attack for now. But unfortunately, Fallen does come again. He comes to try and take care of this drone platform. That one plasma missile battery claims the lives of a few Storm Raiders. We've got, I don't know what the hell Nubas is doing. Is he jizzing on himself or something? I mean, he's getting tripods out, but not a lot of activity coming from him at the moment. He's probably just trying to prepare units. This is a very careful game on 6-shooter showdown. I really would have thought that there would have been more action. Oh my god, what a beautiful view. Oh, let's just oh sorry, I got distracted there. Lol. Got a couple of attacks coming from Fallen XE. With his planetary assault carrier, he's going to be trying to chase down this one, eradicate the hexapod. Doesn't quite succeed, but to the apparent one of the planetary assault carriers do actually get damaged quite a bit there. And 3 players are remaining, and the Eradicator chasing down these packs. Storm Raiders also coming in to try and be a distraction. Wow, they're just taking out these Storm Raiders one by one very easily over here. One of the Corruptors do also get killed. A lot of units getting spread about. Hexapod taking a lot of damage again. Got to be keeping that health down a lot. But the couple of plasma missile batteries are also helping to take care of the units over there. The packs are going to be going more towards the base. I don't think they're entirely retreating. They're just going to be regrouping. Nubas is just dominating the tile at the top left, and he's going to be sending all of his Storm Riders. I mean, how many resources do everybody else? Okay, that's why. Water Strain has a lot. Nubas has second, and Fallen has none. So that's fair enough. The packs do actually get away, which is good. But the water Strain will be able to keep his hexapod. Well, I think he does. Yeah, he does. That's good. But the packs have increased in number. Nubas is going to be attacking Fallen XE, but Fallen's forces are more numerous, it seems. Oh my god, actually, the Storm Riders from Reaper 17 are going to be taking care of the Storm Riders from Scrin. My goodness, that is a huge amount of units there. That is incredible. Okay, Planetary Soccer has been positioned over there. Water Restrained being again incredibly careful. He doesn't really know what to do right now. There's a hexapod over there, and Noob is going to be getting that extra tib. So he's going to be getting that the extra resources that he needs. Don't know what he's going to be using that for though. I don't know where he's going to attack. He could attack right now and he could win. It's that simple. Loses that, the rest of the Reapers coming to over here. I mean, I would have scouted honestly to see if he could. Warp Sphere does take a lot of damage but doesn't get destroyed. It's now focusing on planetary assault carriers, and one of them do go down. But the packs are going to be shredding this hexapod a lot. But the Corruptors are trying to heal it. Here come the blue shard walkers taking care of all the drones there. The Eradicator has been phased, and now the shard walkers will be able to take care of the packs themselves. To look how much damage they put out. My fucking god, that's huge. So Fallen's going to be losing those very precious units, unfortunately. I don't know if he's going to be quitting because of this, but it might not. Storm Raiders come in, and he does. Fallen XE has quit because of that. Unfortunate. So now it's a 1v1 against Nubas and Water Strain. So they've both been pretty chill this match. They have been taking their odd shots at each other, but they mostly been going for other players. Now it's basically between two giants. We've got two hexapods, but the heroic hexapod will win against this one. He's going to be going straight forward, but Nubas has gone way more Reaper tripods, so he's got an added advantage for himself. So I don't know which one's going to win, honestly. It's going to be very tight like spandex, really. He's putting that Eradicator up to the middle of the map. Don't know what he's doing exactly. He's going to go for. Is he going to go for the harvesters? Is he going to go for the harvesters? He actually might. This will be interesting. Okay. This will be very interesting, in fact. Let's see what he does. Yes, it looks like he's going to go for the harvesters, it seems. So he's going to be damaging the economy, forcing some of the tripods away. Is he going to be sending the other tripods and Shardwalkers towards the middle, towards the front of the map? No, because the Eradicator. But because it's heroic, it's going to cause a lot of damage. Here we go. The attack comes in. One of the harvesters already gets destroyed. That's incredible. The next one will be destroyed very soon. Oh, phase field gets deployed for Nubas. He's going to be taking care of the heroic hexapod with the Storm Raiders. Storm Raiders taking care of the Corruptors there very easily. Going to be cutting off the hexapod supply of health. And it's just going to wait until it comes out of the stasis field. The Reaper tripod's going to be coming in. The Shard Walkers retreating away from these tripods here. And the Hexable's going to be trying to do as much damage as possible. Go for the tripods there. Tripods are going to be doing like a decent amount of damage, but I think the tripods will go down first. Here we go, the heroic Hexapod. Stasis field coming from Waterous Grain. Going to be easily just diversifying these Reapers. Going to be prioritizing targets. Shock Troopers coming from Nubas. He's going to be losing that Eradicator. Water Grain is going to be losing that Hexapod. It's going to be a game over for him at the moment. There we go. Unfortunately, the heroic. Who's going to get the promotion? Well, okay. I don't know. I think that was a Storm Rider actually. A few of the Gunwalkers do actually take care of the Storm Riders, and there we go. Waterous Grain gets defeated, and Nubas is successful. Well, that was quite. I mean, that wasn't entirely chill. That was it was more suspenseful, but it was good. It wasn't the best, but there were some parts that I enjoyed. So that was 20 minutes. I thought it was very good. I really enjoyed that. Surprised Edward died first though, but I mean, if Twotal didn't come in with that attack bike rush and he didn't lose them to beat, then it would have survived more. So it is now 7 minutes to 7. This is probably going to be the end of the stream, and I'm going to be coming back soon with more casts. I'm going to be taking care of the rest of the Brotherhood X cast and more of the more King's Wrath casts, possibly, if there are. Which if there are, they're just no, I've not casted them yet. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll link timestamps down in the description after this stream, so you can see every single cast that I have done. And I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I'll be back, as I said, I'll be back soon with another stream. So I'll be getting some more replays in. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video or stream.